Hello friends, good morning. How are you? Do you know about graph? Graph is representation of information or data. ઘણી બધી માહિતીનું ટૂંકમાં અને સચિત્ર રજૂઆત એટલે ગ્રાફ. Let's learn how to read graph. Here is a graph about marks of English subject of students. Let's see here. Marks are given here. Name of students given here. You can see Pratik got 40 marks in English. Rima got 45 marks in English. Nehal got 55 marks in English. Preet got 68 marks in English. He got highest mark in the class. Bunty got 35 marks in English. He got the lowest mark in the class. And Diya got 62 marks in English. ગ્રાફ કેવી રીતે વાંચી શકાય તે તમે સમજી ગયા છો. તો હવે આ ગ્રાફના આધારે હું તમને 2-3 પ્રશ્નો પૂછીશ. તમારે ગ્રાફમાં જોઈ અને તેના ઉત્તરો આપવાના છે. Who got the highest mark in the English? Yes. Preet got highest mark in English. He got 68 marks in English. Who got the lowest marks in English? Yes, you are right. Bunty got the lowest marks in English. Bunty got 35 marks in English. Now next question. Who got 40 marks in English? Here you can see in the graph, Pratik got 40 marks in English. Next question. How many marks did Diya get in English? Diya got 62 marks in English. Now I think you got the idea how to read and understand the graph. ગ્રાફના આધારે કેવી રીતે પ્રશ્નના ઉત્તર આપી શકાય એ પણ આપ સમજી ગયા છો. Now we will do activity number 7. Open your textbook, page number 21. Here is another graph. It is about the pollution and population of the various cities of the world. Let's see in the graph. Here are the name of the cities. Here is population in millions. Children, you know kilogram is unit of the weight. બાળકો, આપણે જાણીએ છીએ કે જ્યારે વજનનું માપન કરવાનું હોય છે ત્યારે આપણે કિલોગ્રામ વાપરીએ છીએ. પ્રવાહીનું માપન કરવાનું હોય છે ત્યારે આપણે લીટર વાપરીએ છીએ. એવી જ રીતે જ્યારે પોલ્યુશનનું માપન કરવાનું હોય છે ત્યારે માઇક્રોગ્રામ્સ પર ક્યુબિક મીટર વપરાય છે. Micrograms per cubic meter is the unit of pollution. In this graph, red color indicates pollution and blue color indicates population. Delhi is located in India. The pollution of Delhi is more than 175 micrograms and less than 200 micrograms. The population of Delhi is 15 millions. Now next, Cairo is located in Egypt. The pollution of Cairo is more than 150 micrograms and the population of Cairo is more than 10 million and less than 15 million. Kolkata is located in India. The pollution of Kolkata is more than 125 micrograms. The pollution of Kolkata is less than 150 micrograms. The population of Kolkata is more than 10 millions and less than 15 millions. Shenzhen is located in China. Its pollution is more than 100 micrograms. Its pollution is less than 150 micrograms. Its population is more than 5 millions and less than 10 millions. Now I think you have understood the graph. I will ask you some questions regarding this graph. First, which is the most polluted city in the world? તમે અહીં જુઓ, Delhi is the most polluted city in the world. ગ્રાફમાં જોઈ શકો છો તમે કે દિલ્હીનું પોલ્યુશન સૌથી વધુ છે. Now, next one. Which city has the most population in the world? See in the graph. Tokyo has the most population in the world. Now, next question. Which city is the least polluted city? જુઓ એ ગ્રાફમાં London is the least polluted city in the world. The pollution of London is less than 25 micrograms. Now, next one. Which city has the least population in the world? Which city has the least population in the world? જુઓ ગ્રાફમાં London has the least population in the world. You can see in the graph, London has the least population in the world. Now, we will do activity number 7. Study the graph and say whether the following sentences are true or false. ગ્રાફનો અભ્યાસ કરી નીચેના વિધાનો ખરા છે કે ખોટા એ તમારે કહેવાનું છે. Kolkata is the most polluted city in the world. You can see in the graph that Delhi is the most polluted city in the world. The pollution of Kolkata is less than 150 micrograms. So, Kolkata is not the most polluted city in the world. So, this statement is false. Tokyo and New York are more polluted but lesser populated cities. Let's see in the graph. Tokyo and New York have less pollution and the population of Tokyo and New York is more. So, this statement is false. Next, Cairo is the second most polluted city in the world. Let's see in the graph. Delhi is the most polluted city in the world. The pollution of Cairo is less than the pollution of Delhi. So, Cairo is the second most polluted city in the world. So, this statement is true. Next, Shenzhen city is located in China country. See here, Shenzhen city is located in China. As we said earlier, Delhi is located in India. Shenzhen is located in China. So, this statement is true. Next, London is more polluted than Tokyo. Here you can see the pollution of London is less than 25 and the pollution of Tokyo is less than 50 micrograms. The pollution of Tokyo is more than 25 micrograms. So, we can say that Tokyo is more polluted than London. London is not more polluted than Tokyo. So, this statement is false. Next, Delhi is the most polluted city in the world. Look in this graph. Delhi is the most polluted city in the world. The pollution of Delhi is more than 175 micrograms. So it is most polluted city in the world. So this statement is true. Next, Mexico City has less pollution but has more population. What is the answer? Yes, this statement is true. See in the graph, the pollution of Mexico City is more than 50 micrograms and the population of Mexico City is less than 20 millions. The population of Mexico City is more than 15 millions. You can see in the graph that Mexico City is lesser polluted city but has more population. So this statement is true. Next, Cairo is more polluted than Kolkata but less polluted than Delhi. What will be the answer? Yes, the statement is true. You can see in the graph, the pollution of Cairo is more than 150 micrograms. The pollution of Kolkata is less than 150 micrograms. So we can say that Cairo is more polluted than Kolkata. But you can see in the graph that Delhi is most polluted city. And we can say that the pollution of Cairo is less than Delhi. So this statement is true. Have you enjoyed this activity? તો હવે પછીના ક્લાસમાં તમારે જે એક્ટિવિટી કરવાની છે તેની એક સૂચના છે જે તમે ધ્યાનથી સાંભળશો. નેક્સ્ટ ક્લાસમાં તમારે એક પ્રોજેક્ટ વર્ક કરવાનું છે જેના માટે અહીં આપેલી યાદી મુજબની વસ્તુઓ તમારે શોધીને લઈ આવવાની છે. These are some words like light, lighter, lightest, big, bigger, biggest, tall, taller, tallest. આ બધી વસ્તુઓ ભેગી કરીને લાવશો તો તમને પ્રોજેક્ટ કરવાની વધુ મજા આવશે. આવી પ્રવૃત્તિઓ સાથે ફરી મળીશું. ટિલ ધેટ, બાય બાય.